Hello friends, this is Cold Run back with Dragon Age Inquisition. We are here in Suledin Keep, ready to progress through and do some things. So, yeah, so what are we doing here? There's two things here, I think. One is this demon called Imshael that we have to track down from a guy named Michael? Michael? I'm going to go with Michelle. And then just capture the keep. Let's do it. Suledin Keep documents. Someone has made notes about the Red Lyrium and Emprise de Lyon. I was in Kirkwall when Meredith died. She drew upon the Red Lyrium in her sword and was consumed by it. Yet here we are, taking power from the Lyrium and still alive. Fournier says back in the early days, many were lost to the madness too quickly. We must use it enough that it changes us, but not so much that it destroys us. He thinks Imshael is the key. He knows something about Red Lyrium. With his help, we can keep the corruption at bay longer. So that's what he's offering. Okay, he's offering him a controlled way to take it. And I like that they're going into, the Red Templars seem to be going into this knowing that Red Lyrium isn't like sunshine, lollipops, and rainbows. They know that it'll transform them. They know what Meredith did. They saw what happened, and they're still choosing to undergo it. He called himself a gardener. Is that how he sees it? He tends the Red Lyrium, keeping it well fed and growing. Not too quickly, not too slowly. Okay, well, and I swear he was an incubus. There's nothing incubus-y that I'm seeing so far. I was expecting everyone to be seduced out of their minds, but no, it seems like he's something else. Suledin Keep documents, my lord Imshael. There's a soldier in Sarnia who calls himself Michel. He arrived last night and has been asking about the keep, and you in particular. He told people you are a demon. Shall we have him retrieved? Connell. Demon? What a frightful thing to call someone. Yeah, he's 100% a demon. No, leave Michel alone. He made his choice. I look forward to his attempts to follow through, although I suspect he'll trip on his good intentions and fall down a well inside a week. Yeah, so this is what, a Proustian that you mentioned, that Michel was not a bad person, but really not good at the game. And this comment that he'll trip on his good intentions and fall down a well inside a week, yeah, that kind of confirms, not that I mistrusted you, you liar, but it certainly solidifies that sense of his, like that's his main characteristic, is being very kind of blunt and not super skillful. I thought there was something else here. Oh, that was the lingering vestige of a sonar pulse from the note. Okay, and wait, am I going the right way? I don't know if I am. I'm pretty sure I'm not. I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to go this other way. I know that playing games, like sometimes when it's winter, going to ice zones can be painful. Like it can make you feel colder. But here in the dead of summer, or God, it's spring, in late spring, almost early summer, it actually is refreshing to go to a snow zone. So I was debating what to do in Alana next, for an ability, because there are other two-handed weapon abilities I can get, like Earth-Shattering Strike, Clear a Path. Clear a Path actually looks really good. So it's between that and some of the Battle Master passives look really good, like deal more damage against stunned or knocked down enemies. I think though I'm gonna actually, you know what? Yeah, I think I'm going to. Yeah, I think I'm going to, how do I cancel this? Cancel. Nope, cancel. How do I get out of this? No. Okay. I think I will continue a little bit more down the two-handed tree. I don't care about Whirlwind as an actual ability, I don't think. Impact Detonator ability. Use on incapacitated foes for a combo. Maybe that is something I should worry about. Because I'm gonna try that. I'll try watching that, but also I want Clear a Path because that looks super good. Yeah, let's try this. Alright, so I just got Whirlwind. Let's see how it actually works. Because it's a single strike, but it can be repeated. It can be chained. Oh, but there's a cooldown if I stop Whirlwinding. Got it. Got it, got it, got it. Michelle, my belle, something French and something also French. Something in French. I love you. Ooh, here we are, a little campsite. The laundress. Was there a note here? I thought there wasn't. There we are. Suledin keep documents from the writings of Knight Captain Fournier. This is the person who was cautious before. We arrived in the Highlands at night. I'm so sorry. I was immediately given the task of overseeing the acquisition and staffing of the Sarnia quarry. I asked the general why we needed a quarry if the crystals will grow anywhere. Apparently the Elder One believes the composition of the earth here will ensure that it grows more rapidly and abundantly. Why? I'm so sorry about that. Okay, that should be done. General doesn't like... I didn't ask why he believes this. General doesn't like questions. He probably doesn't know. So, I don't know what it could be. Is it like where did a lot of people die in the Sarnia quarry and pain feeds red lyrium? Some of my men feel we should take the quarry by force. The general did not specify how I was to secure the land, so I am considering a more subtle approach. Any suspicions I have a feeling this guy's dead, like that Sarnia, that someone got fed up with his crap and just killed him. Any suspicions we raise will increase the chance of a military investigation, perhaps even the newly formed Inquisition. We must operate in secret as long as possible. I scouted the quarry yesterday. It is quiet. With the war raging, I expect demand for luxury granite has decreased significantly. A thought occurs to me. So much is gained through commerce. Why not exploit that? Right, so this was probably the guy who bought the quarry from What's-Her-Face. And as a result was able to like keep it hidden or keep it secret a little bit longer, maybe. I'm a little bit confused about where to go. I think this is the right way, but I'm confused because this is like the indirect. No, I was here before. How do I get over there? This is doubling back for me. This is where I started. I'll catch up with you when I figure out where the hell I'm supposed to go. Wait. Jackpot. There was a door. Found the door. Okay, we can progressing. We can progress, we can progress, we can progress. More red lyrium, more doggo statues. Hello. Boop! How much... So, like, I don't think that person was incapacitated. No, so it doesn't really... So Whirlwind doesn't do that much damage on single targets, which of course it wouldn't, but... Still. Good to know. It's only probably useful if there's going by, like... I don't know how Final Fantasy XIV works or something. If there's, like, 3 or more enemies, then I'll start using AoE abilities. Oh. Or the incapacitated thing. If I see an it's a little bit hard I'm not quite sure what incapacitated is, but I'm guessing it's going to be stuff like enemies that are asleep or stunned. The slowed count, is a slowed enemy incapacitated, or is it only if they're really out of commission and not just hindered? I assume it's not, that slowing wouldn't count. That it has to be like someone who's asleep or stunned or knocked down. Something where they can't actually take any actions. Supply cache? I will never say no to a supply cache. So what are we coming up on? Is this Michelle? No, I mean Imshael? This is Imshael. I'm going to save, just in case. So we've got a, kind of a red Templar shrine almost. And Imshael is shaped like a person. Imshael, I mean. I keep calling him.
The hero arrives. But is it hero or murderer? It's so hard to tell.
A little of both.
You're the demon called Imshael.
Choice spirit.
Make her give us strength.
Wait.
Soul is with us?
These are your friends? They're very violent. It's worrying. True to my name, I will show you that you have a choice. It doesn't always have to end in blood.
I can't remember if Solus is in my party. Yeah, there's Solus in the back there, right? I think he will appreciate if I give him a choice. And I have a feeling its choice is still going to end in attacking, but let's see what he has to say.
It really hurts to listen. Trust is another matter entirely.
There you go.
We don't fight, and I grant you power. Shower you with riches. Or maybe virgins. Your pick. Then we all live happily ever after. Well, not all of us. But who's counting?
Riches, power, virgins. Riches, I mean, we're the Inquisition. We're doing okay on money. Power, we're the Inquisition. Virgins, I don't really care about. It's overrated, and it's a societal false construct, and I have Sarah. And so, yeah, forget that. Let's just go with kill.
No. You die, demon.
Alpha. Choice spirit. If you won't be smart, be afraid.
I was tempted to go with some of the other options just because I could have save scummed it, but I don't know. I like not doing that when I can avoid it. Oh, that's you.
Afraid of another disastrous blunder. Enough of this. Enough of all this.
So he turned into a rage demon, or did he teleport somewhere else? I can't quite tell. By the way, Imshael was a pretty crappy incubus. That was not like a persuasive speech at all. It was just like, oh, you pick I guess you do all the work of picking what's going to tempt you most. Like, no, just, you're supposed to tempt me. Gas cack. Oh, look at you, Pride Demon. I don't know if you're a Pride Demon ultimately, or if this is just the form you're taking right now. Let's heal a little bit. Again, I'm tempted to go back and just to see what the other options would have resulted in.
What was she like? The Divine, I mean. Was she as pretty as her plates?
Pretty as her what?
Her plates with her portrait on. They sold them down the shops in Val Royeaux. You'd see them on walls a lot. Cost a bundle and you couldn't even eat off them. Well, part of them. The yellowy-brown paint's poisonous.
Oh,
Has to
plates
keep
like
you mashed
that.
off her
Like the
eyes.
Pope plates.
They put Most Holy's portrait on plates.
So, I mean, I know I chose the attack option, but what am I going to do? I'm not going to pick it. Just, that was... maybe I'm being too greedy. I'm being too demanding, but that wasn't like a super personal seduction that Imshael attempted. Just like, whatever you want, just pick something. I'm sure it'll be or something that tempts you. Like, you're supposed to prod at my mental whatevers, right? Anyway. God, I'm so tempted to go back and see what happens if I were to pick one of the other options. I'm really tempted to do that. But I won't. I'm open to you telling me, though. Like, if you're able to tell me what happens, I have a feeling that, like, I piss off Imshael, or I have to sacrifice Imshael or something. That's my guess, is that Imshael would end up... Because even Imshael said, like, well, not everyone lives in your if we make this deal. And I'm guessing he wouldn't sacrifice a party member. I'm guessing it would be Imshael dies. But I'm not going to do that. Imshael seems like a decent bloke, and I'm not playing as an evil character. There's a quest here, right? Or maybe it's on a different level. Really looks like there's a quest like it's right there. I assume we'll get to that eventually then. Alright, well, we killed Imshael. What are these things? Because there's a bunch of these around. Are these like... Were these supports? Like supporting a ceiling that's no longer there? Were they catapults? Maybe they're catapults like ballistas? I'm not sure. Anyway, on we go, on we go, on we go. How are you doing? Injured Red Templar, are you that person we kept hearing about?
The demon is finally gone.
Delirium has taken hold. He doesn't have long.
Turn away, I mean...
Why was the demon here? Working with the Red Templars?
A garden needs a gardener. Nurturing gentle hands. Directing the change. Not too fast, not too slow. Just right. Has to be just right.
Demon-directed growth. Perhaps it yields more functional soldiers.
I may be sick.
Turn away, I'm sorry. How much... So, I mean, I know the choice doesn't really matter, but how much sympathy do we really have for the Red Templars? What did they actually do? What was their... Because they were just Templars one day. And then what's-his-face is like, nope, now we're the Red Templars. And the type of lyrium you're taking is going to be slightly worse. But it's... I guess, how much did they know that they're the baddies? Either... I mean, I think it's a tough enough question, I'll say I'm sorry, but...
Nothing I can do for you. I'm sorry.
Imshael. He said he could take the red out. If I said yes,
Imshael could have saved you?
he liked to watch the agony. He liked to play. We were his garden. Consent and live. Deny and be consumed. Oh, but what he wanted? No. Anything but that. I chose the red. I chose...
It's not much of a choice. Yep. Rip in peace. What did he... What was the choice here? Deny and be consumed. Anything but that. So... He must have seen some horrific shit if being... Like a Red Templar. Yeah, this is like coercion. This is some kind of coercion, I think. Oh, we got to keep. It's not the happiest ending for this particular set. Yeah, I mean, Red Templars are pretty screwed up, but it seems like a lot of them are just coerced into doing their thing. We've seen so many notes from them who are like hesitant or who are concerned about or who know where things are going, but they're not really anything else to do, or it sounded like torture was the other option. Yeah. I don't think we have to roll out the welcome wagon for them, but we can still feel a little sad for them. I think that's okay. This place really looks... Most places don't have this much stuff, do they? Do they? This is like Undercroft levels of utility in here, right here. Huh. Yeah, okay, so let's keep exploring. Read. Okay, so the markers I saw before, it wasn't a lower level, it wasn't a lower or higher level, it was, because there is no higher level, it's the sky. There was no lower level, it was just a different phase in time. Collect shard. Baron Edouard Desjardins. Didn't we have a quest with him once, like a one of those mission table things, one of those war council table things? I feel like
Keeping busy, Inquisitor?
we did.
You seem to know Josephine quite well.
Oh, yes. Yves Montillier,
Josephine's father is an old friend. We used to hunt together. I watched her grow up, you know. Such a clever girl. She could charm wolves to dance with hares.
It's a good phrase.
I am gratified to see the Inquisition has not overlooked her talents.
Of course not. She's the best.
What is your role here, Baron?
Oh, well, the ambassador entrusted me with handling the Inquisition's enterprise in the Dales. Much of our efforts are concentrated on rebuilding, eradicating threats, reopening trade routes and such. And of course, I will oversee the forging of relations with the nobles of Southern Orlais.
Are you just going to say the same thing?
Judicale's crossing has been rebuilt, thanks to our combined efforts.
Yeah, led right to Dragon Central. So are you just going to do like
Good
pieces of
day,
news
Your
then?
Worship.
Any news, Baron?
We plan to push into the region.
Okay, so
to
just
make
kind
it
of generic
safe.
stuff.
Make
What's the quest still here though? Oh, read. Trading with Kal Sharok, so this is some Kunari stuff. My approach was carefully observed. This was not a Taig unused to watching its boundaries. I got the impression that if I'd been one of his Orzammar cousins, our meeting... Dwarves? Kal Sharok is a dwarf thing? If I'd been one of his Orzammar cousins, our meeting would have been swift and bloody. That is, if I'd been allowed to find the passage at all. As it was, he was polite and efficient. He knew well the current market for everything he offered. Clearly, their isolation is not because of fear and certainly not disinterest. So some kind of isolated branch of dwarves, of trading dwarves. Among his wares, I saw the latest fabrics of Val Royeaux and volumes by a free marcher poet 3 centuries dead. This only added to my doubt of the official year of Kal Sharok's rediscovery, as declared by the Assembly of Orzammar. I didn't mention this to my host. As curious as I was, there was an undercurrent I found unsettling. I must stress that he and his helpers were professional and honest throughout, but there was something I can't describe. While he remained hooded the entire time, he looked me square in the eye when our deal was struck unashamed. I lived through the time of blight. I felt the gaze of a Grey Warden and seen the corruption of his prey. Why I remembered both in that moment I still can't explain. On meeting Novus Sturhold and Kal Sharok, excerpted from the journals of Sir Evrain Aubernach, noble merchant scholar. I felt the gaze of a Grey Warden, as this dwarf gazed at him, and seen the corruption of his prey. So it certainly, maybe this dwarf is either an AWOL Grey Warden, or maybe he's like a... Oh, you know, I'll bet... Oh, here's what I'll bet it is. I'll bet he's a Grey Warden who is, like, on the verge of going to the deep roads, as they say, who's, like, hearing the call, but is holding out, maybe. That's my guess, at least. That wasn't the quest? What's the quest? Do I have to talk to Baron Edward again now?
Good day, Your Worship.
I shall take my leave.
Maybe that is a lower level. Okay, that's... Or do I have to go down here, maybe? What the hell's going on?
Any news, Baron?
Nothing you haven't already heard.
That's what I thought. Okay. I
Maker, watch over your...
guess we'll come back later. I really don't know what to do here. Man, look at this. This used to be... Not 5 minutes ago, it was a red lyrium infested place. They've already erected statues. I'm sure there's a time lapse. They've erected statues. There's a bustling market.
Anything new? Could use an aisle.
There's Beardy Bearderson looking over them. Yeah, they got to work. God, that's so frustrating. It's right there. I know that the answer is right there, and I'm certain that it's not. I'm certain there's something I'm missing here. I guess if you can tell me what I'm missing on this, that would be great, because I really don't know. So I'm back in Sarnia. This is I think it's the place we started in. Yeah, so I warped back to Sarnia because there's a couple of quests we can turn in here. Mama's Ring and Call Me Imshael. Let's turn those in now. Open. Leave.
No, I dropped it. It's gone.
No, I assure you, I have it right here.
Mama's ring. You found it. Oh, thank you, thank you.
I'm pretty great.
Never let it go again.
Oh. That was it. Okay. I guess it's just a straightforward fetch quest. Cole approves. That's right. Cole likes helping solve people's problems. Relieve them of their anxieties.
No sign of trouble at the moment.
It's done. The demon is dead.
It is finally over. I wish I could have heard him scream, but Sarnia is safe. It is a good day. Now I find myself free to choose a new direction. I would be honored to serve the Inquisition, if it will have me.
Welcome to the
Inquisition
pack,
welcomes
friend.
you, Michel de Chavannes.
I shall return to your outpost to await further instruction.
Agent acquired? Whoa. Do I have to knight you or something? What did I just do?
No sign of trouble at the moment.
Okay. Welcome to the fold. Quest completed. Agent acquired. I am happy to see that. Next up, so there's a lot going on over there, but let's head back here because I think that's the, because I think my way is kind of locked off over there, and there's a bunch of quests to the south here. Rocky Rescue, Turn the Tables, Sarnia Quarry. So Sarnia Quarry, it looks like, is down here. So let us head back here and then... Can I get there? Maybe. I'll come back to that later. That might be on the other side of the bridge. I have a feeling that might be on the other side of the water. Let's go back to the tower camp. So we're beginning... Rocky Rescue. Villagers freed. Yeah, so we're beginning to work our way towards Sarnia Quarry, and already...
Must be something here.
My bat signal is going wild here. So it's something inside there. So we have to get in. It looks like it's locked. Yeah, so it's something we'll come to. Who are you? Is Red Templar? Yeah. How do I get it to you? Ah, it's just satisfying to just demolish these. Asleep. That was what I was looking for. Here's a question. If an enemy is asleep and I hit it, does it immediately wake up, or does it have, like, it wakes up after like 3 or 4 hits? Is there like a buffer zone before an incapacitated or sleeping enemy wakes up? Alright, so Sarnia Quarry villagers are trapped. We're getting them out. Requires a rogue. Okay. Luckily. I'm trying, have to switch over control. Oh, wait, where are you? They see me running away, they're starting to freak out.
Break the locks, please.
It...
Templar lieutenants are in the quarry. This won't stop until they're dead.
What? Lieutenants are in the quarry. Okay, and so they left. Okay. I'll tell you, I think what's causing me pause about even recognizing this as Sarah is because I think her her helm looks like an old woman's hair, like with the bun and all. And so that was throwing me off, I think. Alright, let's free some more people. Turning the table. So noted the abandoned camp left by Huntress suggests she is being tracked by former lover. And I wonder if this is the same quest as we had back that was really left unfinished, where there was like the tower, and the demon, the succubus, and the hunter. I'll say if the person being tracked, if this involves a succubus somehow, I'll assume it's the same person, or a continuation of the same storylines at least. What am I looking for here? Learn her next move. Read. Oh, we got a little camp. Del, it's over. It's done. I got him. I'm going back to my old camp to pick up the letter I left for you, and then I'm leaving this horrible place. I don't have to sulk around anymore, hiding behind trees and erasing my tracks. I'm free, and I'm coming home. Oh, good. Someone escaped from what sounds like a domestic abuser of some kind, from a stalker or something like that. Yeah, she got her pursuer. Nice job. Is that it, or is there a follow-up? No, that's it. Okay. What's through here? What is that? Just a metal pillar tower? Inquisition destroyed them. Who's saying destroy me? Okay, this is... Someone's trying to destroy me. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm a little bit confused about the whole Z-axis thing going on here.
You have to help us. They'll turn us into those things.
Right on it. I am on it, or Sarah's on it.
Are all the cages open?
No. You are 2 out of 7. Infected woman. Uh-oh, they got her.
Please help me.
Are you all right? And it's a silly question.
You're free. You can run along now.
I don't think she can.
God, my legs are so heavy.
Oh, they're turning into
Don't
Redlyrium?
move them. The red crystals, I can feel them at the tips of my fingers beneath my nails, under my eyelids. I know what happens. I have a letter for my love. Would you place it in the hollow of the marked tree by the river? When he returns from the war, he'll know to look there. Let him hate me
Why would he hate you?
and move on.
Please thought... She didn't transform, she just died. Staff of the Fire Drake, okay. But why would he... Why would he hate you? Hold on, what was the, which quest is this? Which quest is this? Words not hollow. The woman infected by Redlyrium and unable to walk has asked for a letter to her husband to be placed in a hollow tree by the river. Is this... Can I read the letter? Probably not. Is it just like a goodbye? I turned into a Red Templar, or I was captured, and so you... Why the hate? I don't quite understand it. Where's that you want to go? Oh, by there. Words not hollow. Okay. We will go back there at the end of this quarry, and probably before I cross the river again. But for now, I'm going to call it a session, because my timer buzzing. Thank you for watching, and I will see you all later. Bye-bye.